Hello, welcome back to Pit Motoring TV. This week we're going to be reviewing the brand new 2021 MG ZS. Now, compared to its competitors such as the Hyundai Kona, Seat Ateca, it's very low on price. This MG ZS starts from just under £16,000. Now, for any family, for a brand new car, that is a really good price. But what's it like to drive? What's the practicality like? Would it be alright day to day as a family car? So today in that review, this is what we're going to be looking at. So if you want to know more, stay tuned. So, the MG ZS, starting in for the Excite model, which is the entry level, at £15,600. The one that we're in today is the exclusive, and that comes in at £17,900. Now there's two engine options available. There's a 1.5 litre petrol, naturally aspirated, and a 1 litre turbo, 3-cylinder. Styling wise, what do we think of it? I really like it. These nice sharp lines across the bonnet that floats all the way down the car. They've got the one from the corner of the headlights here that follows all the way down the side, and it tails off towards the rear lights. Now I love these diamond cut alloy wheels. They're really nice. The colour, especially with this black, the blue, and in black, they look really smart as well. Now you've got your nice little indicators in your mirrors. You've got your plastic trims, so obviously people opening cars, it's going to mark your plastic rather than your paintwork. I'd rather have that, I know that. Now across the range, on the Excite and the exclusive, they both come with full LED headlights. Got a nice little LED daytime running light. Now, styling wise at the front, it really sets it off. This gloss black grille with the silver finished trim around the outside, I think it looks really nice. And same down at the bottom here, the grille reminds me quite Jaguarish and maybe like a few of the new Mazdas, but as always with it being an MG, they've got that nice MG logo sitting proud up front. But from the front, styling wise, I think it has a nice road presence. It's got a really nice looking, aggressive front end. So then, onto the rear of the ZS. Again, a bit like the front, it looks really nice. Both models, the entry level Excite and the top spec exclusive, all get front and rear parking sensors. The exclusive does come with a 360-degree all-round parking camera. I'll show you that when we go and have a look inside. Now onto the rear, you've got your split rear tail lights. I think it's a really nice design, the way that they go across the boot lid and wrap around the car. Again, you've got your silver and chrome accents around the back, which are like the front, really sets the styling off, I think. And this blue colour in this sun really pops. Now you've got your nice large MG badge. Obviously, that's obviously your boot opening. Now, super practical. I'll take you in and we'll have a look inside the boot. So in the boot of the MG ZS, it's 448 litres of boot space. Got a nice boot floor, non-slip. Either side, there's some nice side storage compartments at either side with the nets. There's a couple of tethering points, and the boot floor is adjustable so you can raise the height a little bit, so it's not as much of a load lip. So yeah, the boot's pretty decent, big enough for a pram and a practical family car. So, in the back of the MG ZS. Now, I'm not the tallest person, I'm maybe 5'10", something like that. The driver's seat's in my driving position, and I've still got loads of leg room, and I can tuck my feet under the seat, so that's not a problem at all. And headroom wise, there is tons of space for your headroom. Now, there is nice storage back here, nice little bit of storage in your door bins. It's a little bit of a coin tray in the door card there, a little bit of storage here. What is good to see, they've got USB charging ports in the back here. That's good, especially for your kids' tablets or little headrest mounted DVD screens that you might have for long journeys. There is the airport style seat pockets on back of both seats. Now again, in the back, trimmed in the leather and the carbon fibre effect leatherette on the seats and the door cards. The silver and chrome obviously follows on into the back as well. It's really nice, obviously, with the little corner windows and the rear quarter panels and the C-pillars. just brightens it up really nicely. It's nice and bright. But obviously when you're driving, they do impede the view, obviously blind spots, but this exclusive model does come with blind spot monitoring. Obviously for me, looking at a family car, obviously I'm a family man, I'm a stay-at-home dad. Granted I need 7 seats, but if I was looking for something with 5, this would be the sort of car I'd be looking for. It's nice and roomy in the back, it's comfortable. Obviously, yeah, isofix points, they actually protrude from the seat a little bit, not where it's going to make it uncomfortable on your back for your passengers, but obviously really easy for fitting your child's car seats. Now, like I said, it's really nice and bright. I like these headrests, and obviously you've got your red stitching in the leather. You'd be really comfortable in here, even if you're over 6 foot. You've still got plenty of headroom, and like I say, plenty of leg room. So obviously that's a really big plus for the MG. I mean, so far, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. So let's jump back in the front. We'll take a look at the infotainment system and obviously the steering wheel controls, the digital dial display, and then we'll take it out for a drive. So inside the MG ZS, plenty of room, lots of adjustability in the driver's seat. Now there's only up and down adjustability in the steering wheel. You can't move it in and out, but that's not a problem. It doesn't cause any driver discomfort. Now, the materials used in here are really nice. It looks absolutely, for an MG, it looks beautiful. There is some scratchy plastics on top of the door, but to be fair, you're not really going to be using that much other than resting your arm. But I like down here on the door cards, you've got the carbon effect leatherette. You've got the leatherette across the dash, some nice stitching. And again, across here, the carbon fibre effect leatherette. Same on here, nice and soft, there's no scratchy bit down here. Storage wise, I wouldn't say it's a massive glove box, but it's big enough to store a few things in. Then obviously you've got nice deep storage in there. The door pocket bins are quite good. You can fit a decent sized drinks bottle down there and a few other little bits. Now they're not fabric lined, so you might get odd things rattling around a little bit. The steering wheel, leatherette again, nice perforated leather where you put your hands, it's nice and comfortable. Get a nice hold and a nice feel of the steering wheel. Now, what I do like is these chrome trims and the silver, just like you get on the outside, but you get these accents of gloss black around your air vents and around everywhere else. Now, both the Excite model and the exclusive that we're in today, both come with a 10.1-inch infotainment system. The exclusive only comes with the sat-nav, whereas they all come with DAB radio, FM radio, Bluetooth connectivity. They have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as standard. Obviously, Android Auto is through the USB, which is just down here. You've got 2 ports down here and a 12-volt socket. You've got a nice, decent size storage for your mobile phone. So, the infotainment system in the MG ZS, it's actually really easy to use. I mean, you've got all your settings for your car in here. We'll take a look at them first. You've got your rear driving assist. You've got your blind spot detection, lane change assist, rear cross traffic alert. Under comfort and convenience, you've got your follow me home lighting. You've got find my car in the car park, either lights or horn or just lights. You've got your steering wheel function buttons that you can set either for your smartphone, car or the home. You can change the feel of the steering. There's either a dynamic, normal or urban. Urban is really light. I didn't particularly like it myself, it was too light. Normal is quite good and probably one that you'd probably use day to day, whereas the dynamic, it adds a little bit more weight to the steering. Feels good, but I'd still stick with the normal really. Then obviously you've got your factory settings to reset it back to factory. Now you have your little row of buttons down here. These are physical buttons. You've got your little home button there. You can control the volume from there. You've got your aircon, your front and rear heated screen, your button for faster blowing for your air vents, and obviously your temperature. Now you can use your phone with this, and like I say, it does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I haven't got my cable with me today, so I can't really show you that, but I have tested it when I was down at Minstergate Peugeot the other day, an MG, and it works really well. Now, it's not very laggy at all. I was quite surprised. I thought it was going to be quite slow and laggy. This is the 360 camera. We can have it either in 2D or a 3D view. You can switch between your various cameras. Like I say, it's quite responsive. which I was quite surprised with. But yeah, it's pretty good. And then obviously at the back you've got your indicator warning at the front and the rear. You've got your DAB digital radio. Yeah, again, that's easy to use. You can either flick through your stations, FM, AM, different various aspects like that. It does have Bluetooth, so you can obviously connect through Bluetooth and have your Spotify or Apple. Sat-nav is a little bit slow to load. But it's just like having a tablet in the screen of your dashboard. Obviously it fills the entire screen and it's nice and responsive. We can have it in 3D or 2D. Now let's have a look. So we can do places nearby. Obviously Ravenhall, we're up at Raven's car today. Now, easy to use. But yeah, it's really good. Obviously, the sat-nav is only available, like I said, on this exclusive model. You don't get the sat-nav on the Excite. But there also is an EV available. Now, they start from £26,000. It's all electric. Now, hopefully, because I'm starting to do a bit of work with Minstergate Peugeot and MG, hopefully we might be able to get one of those on the channel. Maybe sometime soon. Well, let's take a look at the driver's display. Now, you get a full digital driver display. I really like this. I mean, you can switch through different various modes just here with the buttons on the steering wheel. Like, you can bring up the battery voltage, tyre pressures, accumulator total, mileage and things in the car, your current journey, and obviously back to the beginning again. But I like this little 3D MGZS that you get in the middle there, and then you get your rev counter at the side and your temperature gauge. You've got your mileage at the bottom, how much range you've got left in your tank. Obviously with this setting you can see how much you're doing per gallon. You've got your speedometer at the side there. It's really good, it's really clear, it's really nice to look at when you're driving, and the positioning of it, and I just really like it. It's a nice car. So let's get it out on the road and see what it drives like. So, out driving the 2021 MG ZS. It's really comfortable. I really like these seats. They're not too huggy, but they're very supportive. They're nice and soft. It's a nice soft feeling. But yeah, it's a really nice place to sit. You get a nice commanding driving position. You got a good view out the front. But like I've mentioned earlier in the video, where the C-pillars are designed, you really struggle to see out of those blind spots. But like I've mentioned, this exclusive model trim does come with the blind spot monitoring, and with the 360-degree camera, parking camera, that comes in really handy. There's only one downside to this MG ZS that I really don't like, and I'm not sure why, but it's this 1.5 litre engine. It's not the best performing. Obviously it's not going to be anyway in a practical family car like this, but it's just gutless. There's no torque there at all, and it's really disappointing. Now, if I was to recommend one of these, I'd go for the 1 litre 3-cylinder turbo. Now obviously that's got the better performance figures, it's got more power, it's more torquey. That would generally be the better engine to go for, I would say. It's a shame that they don't do a diesel version either. A diesel version would be really good with this. I have seen a few other reviews from other channels, and from what I've read online, the electric MG ZS is really good to live with day to day. It's got nice range, it's got nice spec. So hopefully, like I've mentioned, now that I'm doing a bit of work with Minstergate Peugeot and MG, that hopefully I can get one of those on the channel and give one of those a review, see how that compares to the petrol model. But driving wise, it's absolutely spot on. The brake pedal's nice, you've got a nice bite. Obviously this 1.5 exclusive. In the 1.5 you only get the 5-speed manual gearbox. Now the throw's nice on it. It's weird having a 5-speed because cars generally lately have all been 6-speed, so it's quite odd going back to a 5. But then again, something that you get used to relatively easy. And for me, I think it might just be me, and obviously the sort of cars that I've driven before. The 1.5 for tootling around and daily driving, it's very good. Fuel economy wise, you're looking at around 35-40 miles to the gallon combined. The economy of the 1 litre 3-cylinder turbo is a little bit better. It's a bit more economical, but obviously on top of that, obviously you get the better performance figures too. There's one thing I think it's just me again, but the suspension does seem kind of floaty. You hit a few bumps in the road and it seems to wallow a little bit, but handling wise, it's a alright handling car. It takes corners well, it's easily to manoeuvre. I mean, with that 360-degree parking camera, it's an absolute dream to park. You're never going to catch any alloy wheels parking up at the side of the curb or catching anything. But yeah, it's actually really nice to drive. Now, would I recommend one? Definitely. With the kit that you get, they're very well equipped for the price. Like I said, the Excite comes in at £15,600 and this exclusive is £17,900. The only other to rival it, really, is the Dacia. Now, the Duster, I'm not sure what that's like because I've not driven one before, but I think from what I've seen in pictures and things online, the interior is not as, I would say, plush. This is really nice and a nice plush interior. Obviously the Dacia Duster doesn't compare. Safety kit wise, I think they're about similar, and price wise, I think this comes in a little bit cheaper, but it has got the bigger boot. So practicality wise, it's a better car. So if you're looking for a new family car that's economical, that's comfortable, that you get this level of sort of style to your interior and obviously the exterior of the car, and with the safety equipment, if 20 plus grand seems a little bit away from your budget, then I'd definitely consider the MG ZS. It's a really nice car. So, I just want to say a big thank you to Minstergate Peugeot and MG at Scarborough. Now, Minstergate is a main dealer they cover Hyundai, MG and Peugeot. They have branches based at Scarborough. They have one at Eastfield at Scarborough, which is the Hyundai. They have York and Hull also. They've got some really cracking deals on, not only on new cars, across the Peugeot, Hyundai and MG range. They've got some fantastic offers and also some servicing offers too, so obviously if you do buy one, they're going to really look after you. Now, that's it for this review of the MG. If you like the review, don't forget to hit like. If you're new here and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit that subscribe button, turn that bell notification on, and you know just when there's another upload. Now, enough of waffling on about this. I'm going to have a little drive back, take it back to the dealer. But there's another thing with the MG ZS that I just want to mention, and it's one thing that you cannot turn down. They come with a 7-year 80,000 mile warranty, which for a warranty, that is fantastic. So I mean, I'll leave that one with you. But as always, leave a comment below if you like the video. Let me know what you think to the new MG ZS, and if there's any other cars that you'd like to see on the channel, let me know in the comments below. I'll see what I can sort out. So, bank holiday week, kids are off school. I'm away this week, so next week there will not be a video. So it's going to be another couple of weeks till there's another one for you. Enjoy yourselves everyone and stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video.